shooting epic portraits in the snow. But springtime. We're here on our photo walk, our little road trip today, taking epic pictures in the snow. So you can see it's really bright out here. I mean, like blinding bright. That's why I have my glasses on. But one of the things we're trying to do is we're trying to get everything exposed correctly, including a blue sky, bright white snow, and our beautiful model here, Amanda and Savin, is assisting us. But what we've got is we've got our Interfit light set up, and we're running this thing at full power right now because we're overpowering it extremely bright. That's our main light. Then right behind Savin, we've got our background light. And what that's giving us just a little kick of splash of light coming right behind her to rim out her beautiful red hair. And what we're doing is we're creating this image that her cape is actually blowing in the wind. Now we're in a day where we have zero wind blowing, so we're creating some wind with some assistance. So what I'm gonna do is I've got my camera set up, I've got my trigger on, and I'm shooting in high-speed sync. That means I'm going beyond my standard flash sync speed. So I'm actually shooting at 6400th of a second in f2.5, 80 ISO. So we're doing stuff that you can never do without using high-speed sync. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna fire off a shot. I'm gonna count down for Amanda and Savin, letting them know when we're gonna have Savin release that cape and be able to take that picture. So let's just see what happens here. I'm gonna go ahead and fire, and on the 3, 2, 1, Savin, I'm gonna have you release right at 1 and just flick it right out of your fingers, and we should get some magic. So let's try that. So we're going 3, and Amanda, can you just bend over just a little bit more for me, leaning in there? We go. So we got 3, 2, 1, click. Good. I'm gonna do it one more time here. Get a little more height on that cape. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Oh, that looks great. So you can see the picture up on the screen that we just created. Perfect exposed skies, perfectly white snow without being blown out, and incredible image. So that's using the Interfit S1 lights with their beauty dish system. So we're gonna try some more shots, and on the next scene you'll see some more incredible epic photography.
So I'm setting up for my first shot in this snow shoot that we're doing. So one of the things that I like to do is when I'm shooting with snow, what happens when I use the meter in my camera, the snow kind of fools my meter because there's all of this bright white. So what happens is the meter's seeing this snow and it wants to make it gray. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and turn my camera on, and I'm gonna push right here on the top of my camera, my exposure compensation button, and I'm gonna run that up about a stop. I can go to a stop and a half sometimes when I'm shooting snow, but I'm gonna start at 1 stop exposure compensation. So I'm saying whatever meter you think it should be, I'm still shooting a manual. It says boost it a little bit higher. So it's just a way to fool my meter. So let's take that first shot. Again, I'm gonna have Savin, he's gonna be holding this tape right here. The shot looks a little too static if this tape isn't flying in the shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and line that up. So Savin, on the count of 3, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, and you'll drop it. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. So now we have perfectly exposed model, and we've got perfectly white snow that still has some of the texture of that snow back there. So that is your tip when you're shooting snow. Use your exposure compensation if you're finding that your snow is too gray. So here we are at Donner Lake. We almost died, like the Donner Party. We got trapped in a freak storm, and it's so cold that I can't feel it in my face, and I can't talk. Steve is froze so cold he can't even drive or work his phone.
We're good.
The only thing that will warm us up is show tunes.
Who will it?
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan and we just have.
So pardon the road noise, but we are standing actually literally right next to the freeway. Now, we've got this incredible scene that we've set up. Our models today brought the kind of the Little Red Riding Hood look with them. We've got Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf, and the Big Bad Wolf is ready to pounce. What we wanted to create today was just an epic type of scene, a scene where we could create very dramatic lighting. I think we're actually almost right there. But again, pardon the road noise. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this up. I've got my 2 lights set up, so each one is pointing directly at my, my subjects. And I'm using a ton of light. I'm dumping a ton of light on them right now. And I'm set up at 200 F11. The reason why I'm using F11 in the scene is I wanna make it as dramatic as possible. Very, very bright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and try firing off a shot. And it looks pretty doggone incredible. So I got a very dark background. The Big Bad Wolf looks very sinister, but I think the name of the game today is, you know, don't give up on shooting. Just be driving along and you can see a place, like I said, we are literally right next to the road, and this incredible scene kind of popped up on us. I just want to really tell you, go out there, go after it, keep clicking your shutter, and make incredible things happen.